Okay, looking at mixed exercise 5 on straight line graphs from the first year core textbook. So on question 6, so another exam question, part A worth 3 marks. And I think it's looking at it, it's quite a bog standard question. So I've got line 1 that's going through those two coordinates. So I'm missing an E there, never mind. I need the equation of that line. Okay, so we've seen this come up before. So I'm going to get the gradient first. So gradient is change in y over change in x. Doesn't matter which way around I subtract. Really doesn't matter. I'll do this one, subtract this one. So change in y is going to be 2 minus 0. Change in x is going to be 2 minus 6. So 2 over minus 4, so minus a half. Then I am going to use y minus y1 is m times x minus x1, so much easier than y equals mx plus c. Doesn't matter which coordinate I use. I'm going to use this one just because the 0 is going to make it a little bit easier to simplify. So there's my x coordinate. There's my y coordinate. And there's my gradient. Okay, so this formula here is you really want to make sure you've got that memorized. It's so much easier to use than any other method. So it's y minus my y coordinate is my gradient times x minus my x coordinate. Normally I would be cross multiplying by this, but as the left and getting it in the form ax plus by plus c is 0. But for this particular one, because it's y minus 0, the quickest, I think, is just to actually leave the fraction where it is and multiply those brackets through by minus a half. So just be ever so careful you've got minus a half times minus 6. Because if I just double check, it does not ask for a specific version. Could multiply through by 2 and get all the coefficients of it as integers. But y make life more difficult, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, then what else does it want? Okay, so then it wants an equation of line 2. Yeah, pretty repetitive really, because this time round, so I've got only one coordinate, but I've got the gradient. So again, I'm going to use y minus y1 is m times x minus x1. So y minus 0, there's my y coordinate, is the gradient that they gave me times x minus 9. You're perfectly fine just to put x plus 9 there straight away. So y minus 0 obviously is just y. If I multiply those brackets out, it's a quarter x, and then that's going to end up as plus 9. So that is going to be plus 9 over 4. And again, if they'd asked for it in a particular form, you might need to multiply through by 4, but they haven't. So that is going to be absolutely fine for your, just label that that's line 2.